Hello everyone, my name is Ghost Desire. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator generally, yeah. Yes, and I'm a hairstylist as well.
So we're talking about girl love today. It is something we have heard from time to time, it's something we have seen online, it's something we have seen in schools, on TV, in movies, everywhere that pitches girls against girls. There's always this thing with girls fighting each other, girls dissing each other, girls saying this to each other. And you're like, why? Why does it have to be like that? Can't we just be friends? Can't we just support each other? So today, God's Desire will be telling us everything she knows and everything she feels we need to know about girl love.
Right. So thank you. First of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for having me here. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Okay, so girl love, I'll just give you a simple definition to it. It ought to be the mutual love that we have as ladies, or a lady among other ladies here. Just the mutual love that exists between us as ladies. That is what girl love should be about. And when there's a mutual love between ladies, that is what we birth the support we have for each other. That's what we birth the unconditional love, and of course the unconditional love we birth sacrifices that we ought to have, or that ought to just happen between ladies. You have to like sacrifice some things because okay, this is a lady. Take for example the vicinity of ladies here, and probably one of the ladies is in a monthly circle, like, and they meet her unexpectedly and she gets stained. Now in a place where the girl love doesn't exist, you find ladies of the same caliber, that of the same age, who also experience things like this, just because they see that another lady is stained. Instead of you covering up for her and giving her that girl love, showing her that girl love, or telling her in a kind of way that she would understand, that in a kind of way that will not be embarrassing to her, that okay, I think you're stained. Then you guys try to, like, probably if there's someone who comes with tissue or who comes with extra pad, you just give it to her.
But then get a cardigan,
yes, to cover up. But then I've seen situation. This is something I've seen a situation where one of the ladies was stained, and it was a fellow ladies that were making jest of her that okay, she's stained. Probably, I don't know, I can't judge what brought about that. I can't judge what brought about that. Probably they were in the midst of guys, and maybe the guy is someone that they are you get they both want and all that. So instead of you having that, you get, so instead of you just having that girl love and that girl support for her, that okay, cover up and all that, you just want to make it seem so messy, as if she doesn't know how to do things as a lady, and that is why she got stained. Whereas it can happen to anybody. Probably your monthly circle just decides to change and revolve. So yeah,
as it always do. The female body is very complicated. And we know that this thing should not be like that. So what would you say is the root of all this? Like, why? I was reading something on Twitter and they were like, oh, if a girl calls another girl bestie, and that is the root of evil. Like, the girl is I beg Jare, that girl, because they will shade the girl at the back.
Well, in my opinion though, I feel that comes as a result of insecurity. It's a result of insecurity that we have while growing as ladies. We are in a world where even the men themselves put this thing in our head, like there is this comparison, and once there is comparison with you and another lady, now God has created you in a structure that you're straight, and then you have someone who always shame you that okay, you are straight, and then calls the name of another lady that is curvy, and says that it's just a natural human phenomenon that you have this growing hatred or hate for that person. You might not show it because obviously you were not brought up to be a violent person, but it's just those bit by bit hate that you build up that causes all of these things that just seem as if we don't seem to support each other. So for someone that has always gotten the glory instead of you, then you just get that little opportunity to get back at that person, you would take it gladly. You understand? So I feel like it's just bettered from the insecurity that we have, because insecurities, low self-esteem that we have while growing up, and a lot of us still have it. We are just healing, and I pray for healing for everybody. We are just healing. Seriously.
Yeah. This is the root of the problem. How do we deal with it? How do we find a way around it, just for everything to just seem normal? Because I know that it can't be all the way normal, but at least for we that we know what's going on now, for us to be able to start that culture. I love you, you love me, we support each other. How do we go about it?
I would say it's easier said than done, but then at the same time, it's a privilege, or it's another level of advantage, or it's advantageous. Yeah, sorry, too much. It's advantageous when you already know the root of the problem. I mean, when you know the roots, that is when you start having a trace back to the solution that you should have, or you can have to the problem. You are the one with the insecurity issues. You are the one with the low self-esteem and all that. Work on yourself first before you say you want to help your other female, and you get my point. So you cannot be damaged and expect to heal others. It's not possible. So now, as we have already known that, okay, it boils down to insecurity, blah blah blah. Now, what are the things that we can do to gain confidence in ourselves? Because when you have that confidence in yourself, you know that you won't have that feeling when someone else who seemingly looks better than you is coming. You won't When you have confidence in yourself, you won't feel oppressed when the person is coming. And once the oppression is not there, then you cannot have that evil thought to say that you want to start shaming the person just because you want to prove a point. You understand? So then, just since you already know, okay, insecurity and all that, all you have to do now is positive affirmations. Work on yourself. Positive affirmations. When you're saying, see, there's something about positive affirmations. When you start saying it at first, it doesn't seem real. It seems like you're just reciting rubbish. Like, the fact that you see yourself, and okay, you already have these affirmations that, okay, I want to just say I'm beautiful, I'm bold, I'm of the Lord, I'm made in the image and the likeness of the Lord. Nothing about me is ugly, nothing about me is bad, all this and all that. You just have those positive affirmations that you say to yourself. At first, it's not a bad thing and it's not a crime. If at first you start saying it and you don't believe it, and it seems like you're telling yourself a lie, or you seem like you're deceiving yourself, but then consistency, at the long run, you start becoming what you proclaim. So positive affirmations is just one of the ways that you can build up your confidence back. And then another way to do that is immediate rejection of the thoughts.
Okay.
Yes, immediate rejection of the thoughts. Like, even the Bible says that you can say the devil should get behind you. Like, devil, get behind me. So when you hear those voices that want to, like, they're actually voices, because they're just sometimes, even as much as you say that you've healed from it or you are in your healing process, there are some things that just happen, and I don't know, it happens to me, it has happened to me. I don't know if you can relate, but then you just hear some kind of voices that will be like, you can't do this.
You are not there yet.
You understand, you can't do this. So immediate rejection of those kind of voices plus positive affirmations will actually go a long way. It might not feel like you're making progress when you start, but then at the long run, you just the process of the change itself might not occur to you, but the change itself is what you will notice. Yeah. So that way, work on yourself first before you extend the hand of help to someone else. Else, both of you are actually going to fall. If you are a damaged person and you want to heal someone else, both of you will end up remaining at that level, because as you're hearing your own voices and you don't have your positive affirmations to reject it, and you don't have the courage yet to immediately reject such. Once you're hearing that voices, and the other person it seems that you are helping is hearing is hearing the voices as well, then definitely you people, like, there is no one to say, like, iron sharpeneth iron. Yeah. So once both are blunt, there is no one to sharpen the other one. So it boils down to work on yourself first, work on your insecurities and all that. And I've given 2 ways that we can do that: immediate rejection of all those voices, those evil voices that you hear, and then the positive affirmations that you have as well. Yes.
Okay, so one last thing. You have to make a shout out to any woman that you think you have admired, that you have, always looked up to. So just wanted to make that shout out.
Okay, so would I? My mom. My mom, really, because glory to God. I mean, attested to God, and then to my mom. Who I am and the woman I'm becoming, obviously, is by someone. We didn't come with wisdom. We didn't come with good characters and morals from heaven. It was imbibed or inculcated in us by somebody, thanks to society as well, though. But then it takes somebody to give you the right understanding to extract the good parts of the society. Because if you talk about the society alone, there are a lot of things, a lot of mishaps to learn from the society as well. But it takes someone who has given you, who has led you through the path that you can choose between your left and your right. You can choose between good and bad to actually sieve out the good that the society has to offer. So I would say my mother. Yeah. Then I won't say it's someone that I've always admired. It's not been long that I stumbled on her on YouTube. She's a YouTuber, Tolulope Solutions. I actually like her. And yes, I think that's it for now, because things like this most times always you have more people to add to your list. Yeah, it doesn't mean that the other people have expired, but you just have more people to add to your list. So my mom, and then in line of purpose, in line of my direction, like the way what I've taken now, being a YouTuber, a faith YouTuber, lifestyle, love, all that, Tolulope Solutions. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, God Desire, for honoring my invitation and for, shedding light on this issue. Really appreciate you. I'm sure my viewers also appreciate you. So, guys, take care of yourself, and I will be bringing more people to talk about this girl love ish, because we need to love one another. It's very important. Okay, take care of yourself. I love you guys. Bye.